In the ancient kingdom of Aloin, a legend whispered through time spoke of the Everwind, a mystical current of air that carried the souls of destined lovers to each other across centuries, across lifetimes. It was said that when the Everwind whispered your name, your heart would never belong to another. But legends are fragile things, until someone dares to live them. Princess Aveline of Aloin, graceful and defiant, stood on the edge of a loveless marriage. Her father, the High King, arranged her betrothal to Prince Thorn of Meriden, a cruel man with silver lies and a hunger for conquest. Days before her wedding, Aveline stumbled upon a man washed ashore near the cliffs of Clyde and Rowan, a brooding traveler with no memory of how he arrived in Aloin. He spoke in riddles, painted dreams with his words, and played melodies on a lute that seemed to call the stars closer. Their connection was instant, dangerous, forbidden, and yet, under starlit gardens and stolen shadows, they fell in love. But Rowan held a secret he did not yet know. He was not from Aveline's time. Every night, the Everwind pulled at his soul, dragging him backward and forward through centuries. One moment he was with Aveline under a moonlit willow, the next, he awoke in a city of glass and steel with machines that flew. He was a time-lost soul, doomed to travel endlessly until he found the one meant to anchor him. Aveline was that anchor. But fate is cruel. The more he loved her, the faster the winds took him away. Rowan leaves behind a trail of letters carved into time, messages hidden in books, etched in stone, buried in trees that only Aveline would find. Each one a breadcrumb of his love. Each one a promise that he will find her again. And she waits. She defies the crown, the kingdom, and the world for the chance to see him one more time. She learns the ancient magic of the Everwind, bargaining with gods and ghosts to stand at the crossway of time. And finally, under a crimson sky, they meet again. Not in her time, not in his, but in a place where time kneels to love. To remain together, one of them must give up their time. Aveline offers her kingdom, her future, even her life to be with Rowan. But Rowan, the wanderer of ages, makes the choice instead. He severs his bond with the Everwind, trapping himself in her time but at the cost of all his memories. He forgets their love, her name, their story. And yet, every evening, he waits under the willow tree where they once kissed. Because though the mind forgets, the heart remembers. Decades pass. Aveline becomes a legend, a queen who ruled with grace, loved only once, and never married. And Rowan, now a gardener of the royal gardens, hums a tune no one taught him. A melody carried by the wind. Sometimes, when the wind is just right, he turns toward it and whispers, "I know you. I just don't remember how." And somewhere, far above the clouds, the Everwind smiles.